Okay, here's how you know when somebody's going to open up bigoted. Uh, when they have the courage to do a video response to something and they're going to call you a creep, here's how you know when they're going to do that. You listen to their video response, and in the background, you hear the traffic from the cars going through. It sounds like that's when the person in the video will open up woo, because they're just going along with the traffic. The machine itself is guiding their behavior for them to open up the bigoted term creep. With some people, the bigoted term could be nigger, faggot, or bitch. But with these assholes, the bigoted term is going to be creep, because you hear the woo in the background, usually from other people in other apartments around, or usually from cars. As soon as you hear that woo in the background, in the video responses, they're going to open up woo as they're speaking. Like when you hear it go whoa in the background because of traffic going by, right there he would have opened up you're a bigot. That term, you're a bigot, he just makes it up. This is what some of these communist assholes are doing, and I am a liberal, but you know, they hear like the crowd in the background going woo, and then they open up talking woo. So I'm going to give you a representation of what this is. We're going to stop talking for a second, and I'm going to chime in what the asshole in a video response would say to me if this was a video response to something based on him with his loud mouth copying the traffic. Right now, he opens up, whoa, because you can hear in the background. He just opens up whatever's in the background, which is always going to be, ooh. He's either going to call me a creep or he's going to call me a bigot in video response, because this is what those communist retards do. They just copy the background and they go along with that. You will notice that some of these retards will start laughing at points where things are actually in a point where a guy is suffering and he's crying out, but they're doing the schadenfreude thing where they're delighting in the other person's suffering. As they walk by, they just copy the background noise and start laughing at funny shit that sounds like maybe Popeye from a pipe in the background, because they're not really paying attention to anything but the cartoon noises in the background because they're fucking retarded and they're mean. You see the hookers around Spokane, you know, that girl with the brunette hair tied back that hangs out at the downtowner and fucks a different guy every night. These sluts. They're probably sugar babies or they're hookers, but they hang out in Staw. Since I reported them, they haven't been hanging out there much. They should get the fuck out of town because they're prostitutes, and that shit's not legal, and they only fuck dudes their own age anyway, so they pretty much are bigots, which is why they call you a creep if you're an older male trying to hit on their chicks. If you're Generation X trying to hit on a millennial chick, they will either say, no, it's not that you're Generation X or older, it's that you yourself are repulsive. They just make up shit because they're commies and they're fucking as retarded as the GOP. They laugh at things that aren't funny. They laugh at noises of the clicks in the pipes and the things around. And the cartoon audio is what they're finding funny because they're laughing at people suffering. And you know right then and there that these people are assholes. So maybe they're oligarchs. Maybe these are people that just are establishment Democrats. Maybe these are people that are Republicans. But either way, they're laughing at people suffering around Spokane, and most of these women are hookers because I've seen them around at the bus stop picking up a different guy through text every day. It's a different dude that they're hanging out with, and it's always a guy in their own age group because the older guys are smarter and know not to get with these fucking whores. They're whores. They pick up dudes. You watch them around. They got the blushing faces, these chicks. They pretty much, every other word out of their mouth is nigga. They're using bigoted language anyway, and they only fuck dudes in their own age group, and they're blushing because they're bigots. They know it. They're liberal bigots, and a lot of people that voted for Trump complain about the liberal bigots. Mostly the bigotry is against older men, and they're also incredibly mean to people as soon as they learn that they voted for Donald Trump. I don't think you should be mean to people because they're Republicans, but maybe try to talk to them, and maybe in the next election cycle they'll be Democrats. Be nice to people, and they might actually become Democrats. Think of that. Elizabeth Warren might win if we're nice to the Republicans, or nice to the independents, or nice to the libertarians. The people that voted for Trump, that were going to vote for Bernie, but didn't. People that voted for Trump because they're Republicans. Be nice to the Republicans, and they might actually become Democrats. That's what I'm saying. So I'm going to give you another example of where a responder would respond to this, and I'll tell you what that responder will respond with just by listening to the background. Right there, he would have chimed in the term. He would have said, let's try this again. Listen to the background, and they'll copy the background noise. These people might actually be Satanists. I don't know. I've seen Satanists do this. I've seen Christians do this. I don't know what this is, but they pick up the first inclination of the background noise and they copy that, so it makes them feel like they belong to something, even though they're whores, liberals, and bigots, and or they're just straight up mean. They just pick up the background noise and they copy it, and they laugh at other people's suffering. I don't know what they are, but they're inhuman. Then they're mostly intra-ageal people. They're ageists, and a lot of them are hookers. A lot of these women are hookers. They laugh at the same time as the guys. They don't even know what they're laughing about. They're stupid. What that person that is criticizing would have opened up with right here is, buddy, you're a dicklick. That's what he would have said, or she would have said at that point. We could do another one. You listen to the background noise, they copy it. Ooh, who is he? That's what they would have said. If they go up the click, they would have went with, cool it. It's always a criticism. Hoser. They pick up the background, they copy it, and all they do is make fun of people. I don't know who the fuck these people are, but they're always criticizing.